Dear students, welcome to the new session. Today's topic for discussion is all about incentives. See, incentive rewards, they make the core values more than the words on a page of a HR collateral. So, there are many benefits of incentives in the workplace. Yeah, it increases productivity. It creates a culture of high performance. It motivates the staff and then to exceed their goals. Somewhere or the other, incentives motivate them. It improves the company's morale. So we'll be focusing on how the employees' rewards, recognition programs, incentives enhances the employee productivity as well as the employee engagement. If you take any global study for that matter, the number one predictor of employee engagement out of several other factors was their personal commitment towards work. This means that the companies aren't doing a good job of inspiring that commitment. So here they have to leverage themselves in the benefits of incentives in the workplace to inspire the staff. So, four different ways I'm going to deal with this. The first is repetition. See, first we need to repeat the core values as often as possible. Display them prominently, mention them frequently. Educate the staff on why they are important. So, you have to leverage the benefits of incentives. Not just incentive is something we can relate it to monetary aspects, right? So we have to leverage it in different contexts. So the first context I put forth is that about repetition. So once and all you repeat and repeat about the values inside the organization, frequency matters, so the staff gets educated by that. The second is reinforcement. See, when any of your employees, they perform a particular action that embodies the company's values, you have to have a process in place to provide a positive reinforcement. Recognition. Regularly, we need to create opportunities to recognize employees, whomever is exhibiting good work, both among their immediate team or doing at a large in the company. So recognition is an important form of social value. It can be used to inspire other employees so that once you set a benchmark or positive example or a standard, people tend to follow by that. Then comes reward. So finally, you want to make sure that the relationship between the company's values and the self-interest are clearly communicated. See, you tend to get more cash awards. Adding to that, non-cash awards are more effective agents of behavioral change rather than cash, commission or verbal pricing. As I mentioned about how repetition increases the sense of core values, I'm just reminded of one particular quote of Seth Godin. See, what he said is that repetition increases the authority and believability of what you have to say. Listeners, they go from awareness of the message to understanding. Then they trust. They start trusting about it. So repeating the core values early and often, that solidifies the brand awareness among the staff. Provide pamphlets, mention them in the company meetings, display them in the office, use them in the email signature. That's how you can enhance values. You have to present an immediate value proposition. what you call a EVP, Employee Value Proposition matters. So make real-time work. So benefits, incentives, whatever rewards, it's very important in the organization. So incentives in the workplace helps the employees feel their contribution is valued. Inspiring your staff to make a personal commitment to your company's core values. It improves engagement, it creates employee loyalty, it gives a sense of ownership, a sense of belongingness, and that makes any organization a great place to work. You have to think about sustainability. Any organization, when your employees are more engaged, when they try to provide better service to your customers, trying to improve the bottom line and long-term growth. So this is what I just wanted to convey with the first part of my session with incentives. So with regard to incentives, most companies, they want to hire the most qualified employees and they want to keep those employees very loyal as well as productive. To attract and keep their best employees, companies, they provide a package that include compensation in terms of money, incentives in terms of special perks or rewards for the good work they have done, benefits, any valuable options, can it be a paid vacation or a health insurance. So these are all the things that organizations tend to use as a strategy to retain their employees. This is one of the major strategies of employee retention. Every employee is unique. Larger corporations, they offer a wide range of mix and match options so that suits to the individual's needs and preferences. So as a manager, they may have the option of offering to their team members very specific incentives based on their type of work and particular areas of interest as well. As we already discussed about compensation in the previous lecture, so it is just another word for wage, where managers, they work with a human resource department to set and rise the wages, and that is based on number of factors, as we discussed about competitive analysis, cost of living, labor negotiation, personal qualifications, supply and demand. See, if your company must find a person with specific qualifications and there are very few people with those qualifications, then your company may need to spend more to attract qualified candidates. So here, when it comes to compensation, you need to negotiate both within the corporation and with the new hire as well. I'll give you an example. Sometimes you may hire or you may need to make the best out of the lot. So you have two people. So you need to justify why A's skills have more positive difference to the bottom line. So every compensation is all about the qualification as per the individual skills they deserve. So incentives for that matter, if you want to encourage people to work hard, you should offer them a reward, both a reward for good work and of course there is a consequence for poor performance. So the consequence is often that if you do poor work, you will get fired and you will lose your income and benefits. But how do you encourage a person to do their best work? And the answer depends on the culture of the business, the needs or preferences of the individual, and the options available. One industry that offers an incredible range of perks and incentive towards its employees is software. Yeah, Silicon Valley is loaded with companies. They provide everything from free food to employees. Companies like Google, particularly, they are well known for making its employees happy and providing resources so that they are making an effort to lower the stress. Let me tell you, free haircut, dry cleaning, gyms, swimming pools with personal trainers, nap pods, subsidized massages, on-site doctors, so many different perks. So this is how they have made life at Google. So other companies also, they offer completely different kinds of perks, like Home Depot, for example, I'm telling that, has a terrific on-site childcare program. The name is Little Apron, which is good enough to be there, where it has been highlighted in several world level magazines. So they have this particular Little Apron, which is a childcare program. This is an on-site childcare program. They have a learning-based curriculum. They offer programs like language, math, science, art smart, like all for the all school age programs. And then they started from infants to toddlers and preschoolers. And they have a capacity up to 326 children, and they have enrolled full-time as well as school age kids, so that they can attend during their summer camp or summer break. And the center also provides backup services for the families of Home Depot. So it is really easy to guess which types of employees would be attracted and how they are taking care of their families of employees, how they are offering this. So there are incentives that can easily motivate people with completely different needs and goals. Many companies, they offer low cost and fun perks like cater lunch, free snacks, coffee, employee of the month awards. And it's common for companies to include the employees' families in special events, like picnics or outings, team outings or ball games, kind of that. To encourage employees who are making direct sales, some companies, they are offering significant incentives for meetings or people who are exceeding the goals. I think Huntington National Bank offered sales teams a program that allowed them to earn points towards on all the expenses paid trip to the World Series. And see, individuals, they'll be very much motivated to get such things. And so it is very important that incentives, benefits are part of the compensation package. They are often worth a great deal to employees. Let's say health insurance, retirement in particular, they're considered to be a very valuable one. Yeah, of course, paid vacation, sick leave, life insurance, retirement packages. They're very, very valuable one. So it's very important for managers to make their employees aware of what's available to them and to work with the HR to provide training in how to access and use the benefits. So in most companies, employees can choose among different benefits. There is always a cost associated with many benefits. So some employees may opt out so that they can have more in their paycheck, whereas others will opt in for better health benefits or a greater sense of security in case of disasters or any other worse situation. And let me put the benefits in different contexts. We have healthcare, paid vacations, retirement benefits, stock option benefits. In healthcare benefits, it is usually offered in the form of health insurance. But many companies, they also offer on-site exercise facilities and programs so that they can reduce the stress. As you all know, health insurance nowadays, it comes in many flavors. Often the employees can choose among several levels. Can it be PPOs or HMOs, all health saving accounts, even on-site clinics. So customized way of attracting the employees. Paid vacation for that matter. See, minimal vacation or part-time workers, they may not get it, but to compete for highly qualified workers, majority of the companies, they do offer at least some paid vacation. Usually the number of vacation days increases over time. One reason for employees to stay loyal towards the firm is this one. Of course, retirement programs gives the employees a regular income after they leave the company. For many people, a good retirement plan is enough reason to stick with a job, even if the job is less excited and thrilling. But this retirement plan ensures to sustain in the office for a very long time. And there are two major types of retirement plans in terms of pension plan and contribution plan. Pension offers regular guaranteed income to the retired employees for the rest of their lives. Retirement benefits may also be offered to the surviving spouses. So, pensions were popular for many years, but most employers no longer offer them. Contribution plan is something where you invest fund by both the employee and employer, and funds are invested. They may grow and or shrink depending upon the market. But these days, contribution plans are much more common than pensions. Another one is stock option. See, if a corporation is a large enough corporation, they may offer stocks as one benefit of employment. And if the corporation is doing well, stocks can become increasingly valuable. So stock options are a good way to share their employees' success. So these are all the things which I wanted to discuss in the context of incentives and benefits. Thank you for listening.